This is Mount Rushmore, a mountain that got carved with 4 different US presidents. But I had a thought. If this was made for Minecraft, which YouTubers would be on it? Choosing only 4 YouTubers to represent the entirety of Minecraft YouTube seems difficult, but believe it or not, it's actually quite simple. The 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. These people were chosen in the 1920s because of their significance to the country. So what are the Minecraft YouTube equivalents? Well, let's go over George Washington's equivalent first. Pretty much the only information the average person knows about this guy is that he was the very first US president back in the 1770s. But it's obviously an impossible task to choose the first Minecraft YouTuber. Or is it? It turns out that we can actually track down the first Minecraft YouTuber. You know those old classic YouTubers, like really old, like Stampy and DanteDM and popular MMOs level old? Well, before Stampy even started his lovely world, another YouTuber started another Let's Play that would become the oldest ongoing one in Minecraft history. He is the oldest active Minecraft YouTuber, the creator of Minecraft Boat Dispenser, and his name is EthosLab. EthosLab is the creator of the longest Let's Play series in Minecraft history, and it's still going on today, 14 years and over 600 episodes later. So therefore, Etho is definitely the first one on Mount Craftmore. Side note, I'm gonna mention the words Minecraft and YouTuber a lot in this video. So to save time, I'm gonna call Minecraft YouTubers MCYTers from now on. So Etho was the first MCYTer, but that was only easy because of the fact that George Washington was the first POTUS, or President of the United States. In order, the next POTUS is Thomas Jefferson. So which MCYTer is the Thomas Jefferson equivalent to Minecraft? Well, Thomas Jefferson is mostly famous for being the primary author of the Declaration of Independence, which declared America independent from the United Kingdom. The thing is, there's pretty much no Minecraft equivalent of this. I know that some of you in the comments are gonna say that this belongs to Notch or something, but I'm only talking about MCYT, and Notch is pretty much only famous for creating Minecraft, then selling it. Anyway, I need to keep my consistency. This is YouTube, not only Mojang. So it appears that finding an equivalent to Thomas Jefferson is difficult, and is probably impossible. So instead of looking for someone who's equivalent to the person of Thomas Jefferson, let's see who represents his idea in the Minecraft community. You see, the main idea of the original Mount Rushmore was to celebrate the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the country, with Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln representing them respectively. So let's define these. The birth is the most obvious. It's the beginning of the new thing. So George Washington represents the beginning of America, and Etho represents the beginning of MCYT. Growth means to grow in size, which is why Thomas Jefferson was chosen for this one, since he more than doubled US land through the Louisiana Purchase. Development means to develop. Not a shocker there. And since Theodore Roosevelt developed a lot of useful things like the Panama Canal, he was chosen for America's development. And finally, there's preservation. Abraham Lincoln represents this one because of the ending of slavery under his presidency, among some other things. So who represents the growth in size of MCYT? Well, let's look at Google Trends real quick. Over its history, Minecraft has had 4 giant spikes in its popularity. The first one was in July of 2013 when OG YouTubers were popular. The second in July of 2019 when PewDiePie, along with some others, repopularized the game. The third coming from the Nether update the following year. And of course, the fourth one being because of the Minecraft movie, with the help of Chicken Jockey. By far, the biggest spike on this graph is thanks to the movie, but that was mostly due to it being a high production, not entirely because of MCYT. However, for the growth of the game, we actually have 3 people who could represent this, but only one can. And the first is PewDiePie. Although not being a full MCYTer, PewDiePie played a big part in Minecraft survival back in the dark ages of the game in 2019. Another person who had a similar role in this was Dream, who is much more controversial for many more reasons. And the third person is Merbeast, who again isn't a full MCYTer, but he did popularize the game for a lot of people through his gaming channel. So should any of these people be on Mount Craftmore? Well, they did help the game grow very much. All 3 of them did. The only full MCYTer here is Dream, and whether you like it or not, despite him being very controversial, he did popularize the game a lot a few years ago. So therefore, he represents the growth of MCYT in the revival area, because the game wouldn't be as popular as it is today without him. Now we move on to development. As I've said before, this is not Mojang, this is MCYT, but I think that there's a way to fit both into this. You see, a lot of Mojang developers also make YouTube videos, and even though not all of them are popular, they still simultaneously work for Mojang and make videos. The most obvious one of these is Minecraft, you know, the YouTube channel, but that's not really valid. The Minecraft YouTube channel isn't owned by a single person. It's owned by Mojang. Some videos on the channel are made by people like Agnes and Jeb, some are made by Element Animation, a completely separate channel, and some are made by even more Mojang people. So Minecraft is obviously invalid for this part. Some of the more well-known people include Sliced Lime, Nembon, and Wait, is that all? Yeah, so in my research, I could really only find a total of 2 mojang YouTubers who are verified. But the thing is, neither of those people have made that giant of an impact on MCYT. Don't get me wrong, these are both great YouTubers whose videos are valuable, but they aren't on the same level as Etho or Dream. So putting aside the Minecraft channel and the individual people like Jeb, Agnes, Slice Slime, and Numbon, we actually don't have any one single person to represent the development of Minecraft. Let's come back to this. I'll think about it a little more, because the final one is preservation. To put this in simpler language, to preserve means to maintain. So who maintained MCYT the best and most? Well, this isn't the job of a single YouTuber. Every popular YouTuber has contributed at least a little bit to its preservation, but there is one that probably did it the most. And yes, he is an OG, and yes, he still makes videos today. When looking at MCYT, it's hard to find OG people who are still doing it, and most of them either weren't really part of the iconic cast of OG MCYTers, or they just aren't really doing YouTube that much anymore. This is what invalidates people like Captain Sparkles. Sure, he was extremely popular a decade ago, but now he mainly makes these videos about thoughts he has about certain subjects. He doesn't really do much Minecraft content anymore, or even gaming for that matter. I know a lot of you like Hermitcraft, and yes, it is an insanely influential Minecraft SMP, and has a lot of both OG and modern YouTubers in it. But first of all, this is based on single people, not multiple in one place. And second, Etho is already on Minecraftmore, and he himself is a member of Hermitcraft. I think that the MCYT here who has preserved this platform the most is Dan the Diamond Minecart. Not only was he a classic YouTuber back in the day, but he still makes a lot of gaming content, especially Minecraft in modern day. Sure, he makes videos on other stuff like FNAF and Deltarune, but not only is he staying consistent with almost strictly gaming content, but he still makes Minecraft content surprisingly regularly. Now we have the Mount Rushmore of Minecraft YouTubers: Etho, Dream, DanteDM, and... wait, I forgot! Alright, so a few minutes ago, I decided to entirely skip the person who represents the development of Minecraft. This is very difficult, as no single person represents enough of the development of the game to be put here, and if they do, they probably don't have a YouTube channel. This goes for people like Agnes, and Jeb, and especially Notch. So instead of directly searching for developers, let's explore an area that the original American Mountain hasn't. You see, there's a YouTuber in the Minecraft community who is basically mutually agreed upon everyone to be one of, if not, the best MCYTer who ever lived. I've actually made some videos on him before, because he has made a basically unbreakable legacy on all Minecraft players, and this player's name, who doesn't necessarily represent the development of Minecraft, but definitely deserves to be on Mount Craftmore, is Technoblade. So there you have it, the Mount Rushmore of MCYTers, dubbed Mount Craftmore. Choosing just 4 MCYTers was really difficult, and I apologize if I missed any obvious candidates. Again, I may have missed some people, and you should feel free to make your own Mount Craftmore in the comments. Obviously, there are a lot more than just 4 Minecraft YouTubers, but since Mount Rushmore only has 4 presidents, I could only pick 4. That did make this difficult, but it also made for a lot more interesting of a final product. Anyway, thanks for watching this URT Minecraft video, Philippians 4:13, and until next time, undefeatable army.